Welcome to Invest. We talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As the recording time of around noontime at 12:48 p.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum contract $3,424, up about 2.67% so far. Respect to overall crypto market, you can see clearly we are seeing a kind of a mixed bag across the house. Up down around 2.5% across both the positive side and the negative side of the spectrum. And on some of the altcoins side of the house, you could see that Luna seems like the technicals actually came true as we were expecting a surge because of the golden cross. Secondly, the delay effects coming out from the RSI now is reaching to approximately somewhere around like the $110 level, which is like the all-time high that we reached earlier today. And as the MACDs, further progress on a trajectory perspective, think of this like a baseball, right? It's going to continue to leap up until we form an apex on both an RSI and a MACD front, and then it's going to cool back down, knowing the fact that it needs to be cooled back down just in a normal recycle and recirculatory type of dynamics for the market, right? So right now, like looking out for Luna to potentially go up to 110 or even like 115 or 120 possibly based on the leap up that we've seen historically in a percentage perspective, and then it's going to sell back down to see like comparable red candles that we've seen historically, right? And then what will be the next level that I ideally want to be buying at would be somewhere around 62, 52 to 45 from here, right? So Luna is doing its own thing right now. And also with respect to Terra, it has been an announcement today that they are planning on, the management company are planning on buying $10 billion of Bitcoin, which is a sizable commitment that they will have on. So it's strange that they have not done any purchasing on Bitcoin yet, but for Terra it has a direct correlation. Obviously, the news broke out on CNBC, surging up 10% right now, while at the same time Bitcoin is just gliding on a sideways fashion, somewhere around like the $48,000. And at the same time, we're still very overbought at 70 out of 70. No signs of curvature downward yet. So we could technically keep leaping up to the next level, 52,700, but is that logical based on the historical stretch up? You could see that we have done that before, reaching all the way to 85 out of 70, but we are screaming overbought right now, and at the same time we've searched for quite some time now, ever since on early March all the way till end of March right now. So we've been searching for about 2 weeks in. So definitely be cautious. This is definitely no joke, knowing the fact that we've been searching up for quite some time. So for the longer we sustain and faster we sustain, the faster it will sell back down, and the harsher it will sell back down as well. The whales are looking for an opportunity to come out, so definitely be cautious if you are like obviously a retail investor. Not Shiba Inu, Ethereum is in between levels, right? 3472 to 3,350. And the level we're at right now is basically levitating in between. We are at the 74 out of 70, so very overbought. So the natural course of cadence would be, if you believe that we're going to keep leaping up to 85 out of 70 on a historical perspective, we have done that before. We could technically go up to, I think, on the maximum level, somewhere around like the 3650 to the 3850, but I think that's about it. I think 4150 is going to be a big leap up. Obviously, breaking to the next monumental level of 4,000. But how likely can that be, right? Unless there's some whale manipulations going on, and unless this becomes like a meme coin, which I don't think that will be, right? I think this would just be a natural course of retail investors buying activities on surging the way it has been so far. So definitely be cautious. I think the risk versus reward ratio is probably not the most ideal in terms of getting in now. I think if you have been holding, just keep holding for it. And if you're looking for more short-term gains, I think it's important to be a little bit thoughtful. Maybe it's time to start taking profit from here, knowing the fact that we're running relatively hot for some time. Dogecoin up about 1%. I like anywhere again, right? Anywhere from 1160 to all the way to 1066 from here. We are at the 64 out of 70. Cardano is up about 2%. 119 to 120 would be the next leap down if we were going to go down, and I think it'll be likely with a 72 out of 70. I would not touch this until we come back to 85 to 75 from here. Solana is at the exact level that we identified. 112 is the level that is the next resistance, right, based on historicals. And you could see that we canceled twice. Now we're just kind of gliding on sideways fashion, just a hair below 112. We're at the 69 out of 70 right now, showing some signs of curvature, but no curvature on the MACD yet. So would I be buying now? I would say no. I would wait until 85 to 75 from here to continue to build upon my position from here. XRP down about 2.3%. 69 to 57 is where I would be buying at. Polkadot's down about 2%. I like anywhere from 16 all the way to $14 from here to 67 out of 70. Algorand's down about 3.7% at 91 cents right now. I like anywhere from basically 75 all the way to 67 from here with the 62 out of 70 already showing signs of curvature on both fronts. So I think a sell-off will be very imminent, knowing the fact that we're relatively overbought right now. Shiba Inu is coming back down from the early surge. We got all the way to close to 3,000 at one point. We are at the 72 out of 70. No signs of curvature yet, but I would not touch this until 2100, 1400, 900 from here. MACTAC's up about 1.3%, 142 to 120 again, right? AVAX, as we mentioned, is up about 3.5% right now. We are still surging up at the 63 out of 70, still curving up on the MACD front. So we could technically keep going, but you could see that we got canceled out twice, trying to break above 100. And I think that will be weak. And this seems like an upward pendant. And when you see an upward pendant, you basically waiting for an apex to be formed at the TP top and then break back down. And I think I wouldn't touch this until 60 to 50 from here. Luna is at 106 right now, as we discussed earlier. Golden Cross, we are at the 67 out of 70, so 110 would be the level that we should technically come back down. Yeah, but right now it's like in new territory, so it's hard to say. But we are relatively overbought, so definitely be cautious about this. Tesla is kind of flat right now, just cooling down a little bit. But there's a gap right here. We could see that, right? And that gap always needs to be filled. So I think coming back down, as we cool back down after the 72 out of 70, which we have been sustaining, it's showing some sign of curvature right now. It is showing no signs of curvature on a MACD front yet. But would I be buying at this level? Absolutely not. The valuation is very, very inflated. And this is just rotation back in. Also at the same time, overreaction on top of the stock split news and the European expansion news that cultivated into this media euphoric momentum. So cooling back down in the next couple of weeks will be necessary for us to go back to more of a normalized level. And I think coming back to basically around 1,000 again would be very logical based on the current setup. Alright, so that's it for today with respect to my updates. Let me know if you have questions. It's definitely, still sustaining the current bullish momentum, but you can only stretch the needle for so long, or the rubber band for so long, until you lose elasticity, and it's going to snap and it's going to come back down, knowing the fact that we have stretched it up for quite some time. And it's been surging up too fast a little bit as well. So definitely, the spidey sense is tingling. It's important for us to reframe and understand the risk profile that we're in right now. All right. Appreciate you. Take care. Bye.